James Gunn's Superman is on the way and everyone is hyped, including me. And since you guys loved it when I made a scene from every single Spider-Man film, I decided I'm gonna make a scene from every single Superman film, starting with... First, I got a 16 by 16 base plate. Next, I placed black tiles all around the base plate. I actually almost ran out, but I made sure to keep that one piece in the middle there with a stud. I don't know what that piece is called, I can't remember now, which is unfortunate. But I need that piece in the middle, and you will see why very soon. Next, I actually had to build Earth, so I made sure to build this big structure for the inside. Next, I built up all the walls needed to go on the outside, and I made a mistake, and each side should have the middle layer be flat. Then I attached each piece to each side, and it actually turned out to be pretty good. I know it's not fully accurate, so please don't roast me in the comments. I actually don't have a lot of green pieces. I basically used up all of them. And by the time it was done, this is what it looked like. Next, I put in this rod, I guess you could call it, right in the center. And then I put 3 transparent circular pieces, I don't know what they're called. And then I put Earth on the very top. Make sure to use this piece, because trust me when I say this, it sticks on really sturdy. Next, I'm going to turn the Earth around to the back. And I'm going to attach this piece right here to it, and this piece to that. I have no idea what these pieces are called, and I'm very sorry for that. For minifigures, we only have one, which is Superman. For the legs, I used Spider-Man's boots, and Superman's normal torso, then Superman's cape, then Bruce Wayne's face from the Batman, and Superman's hairpiece. And as you can see, I have recreated the scene where Superman flies around the world, reversing time. I hope you all like it. First, I covered the base plate all in white, and I tried my best to make it look like a custom floor pattern with the limited white tile pieces that I had. And I think it turned out pretty good. Next, I built up the stairs while also adding in other details just to make it look a little more like the Fortress of Solitude. And then I added in the chamber. For minifigures, we have Superman. Then using Batman's pants, Han Solo's torso, Lex Luthor's head, or you can use Superman, and Ian Malcolm's hairpiece, we have Clark Kent. Finally, with Princess Leia's body, Hawkgirl's head, and America Chavez's hairpiece, we have Lois Lane. And with this scene now done, I can recreate the part where Superman loses his powers. I'm really happy with how this mock turned out. I hope you guys like it too. First, I covered the entire base plate in all gray. And I tried to make a pattern with the floor, and this is probably the best one I've made yet, actually. I'm very proud of how this turned out. Next, I had to build the big computer wall around the room, and this was kind of harder than I thought it would be, actually, because I don't have a lot of gray pieces to work with. But it actually turned out pretty great in the ending, actually. I also apologize if this is giving anyone motion sickness. Next, I tiled it off by putting a lot of random computers on, and I had to use like a lot from a bunch of different sets because I didn't realize how much it actually needed. But thankfully, I had enough pieces to finish it off. And I simply placed the wall onto the base plate. For minifigures, we only have one, which is Superman. And we are done with our mock for Superman 3. This one might actually be my favorite so far. I just love the detail on this one. I hope you guys like it too. First, I, just like last time, covered the entire base plate in gray, but this time I was able to not really use a pattern this time, and I put a couple like rocky areas around the build. Next, I built up the elevator. I decided not to include the interior because I just didn't really think it was necessary. So I just built up the elevator, just only the outside, and it worked out pretty well actually. Then I placed the elevator onto the base plate. For minifigures, we once again have one, which is Superman. And we are done with our mock for Superman 4. I am actually really happy with how this turned out. I hope you guys like it too. First, I covered two edges of the base plate with blue for water. Next, I covered the outside of the base plate with white, nougat, and black. But since the boat is broken in half, I decided to make it look like it was broken in half, and I think it turned out pretty good. Then I just added in a quick foundation, so I could add in a sideways building technique, and usually sideways building techniques don't work out for me, but this worked out pretty good. For minifigures, we once again only have one, which is Superman. And we are done with the mock from Superman Returns where he is lifting the ship. I also added in some water for extra detail. I hope you guys like it, let me know what you think. First, I put down the floor in kind of a unique patterning. Then I put down pieces for where I want the wall to go. For the walls, I tried to give it kind of like a cool sloped curved pattern, and I think it turned out pretty good actually. Then I filled in the gap with the suit pod and helped kind of reinforce it in there. Then I evened off the roof and partially tiled it up. Then I inserted two Technic pieces. Finally, I inserted the suit. For minifigures, we have Superman and Jor-El. And we are done with our mock from Man of Steel. Let me know what you guys think, and if you're wondering, yes, it does turn, just a little hard. First, I set up the base plate for how and where I want everything to be. Now, because there are only basically trailers for this movie, I have only seen 2 shots of this location I'm building, but I have a pretty good idea of how I want to do this. I also ended up turning the base plate to a different angle and swapping out the jumper piece for the other side. I think it works better. Next, I added 7 blue transparent walls and built up a roof above it. For minifigures, we have Superman, Lex Luthor, and Metamorpho. And we are done with the mock from Superman. I really hope this is accurate. I did the best I could. I hope you guys really like it, and thank you so much for watching this incredible series of making every Superman movie. I hope you guys loved it, and make sure to like and subscribe.